top that next year, so you've got to come back. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, each year South Dakota Right to Life sponsors an essay contest for middle and high school students across the state. They write their thoughts on the statement, "Why I am pro-life." Over the years, we have had hundreds of South Dakota youth students write their essays for review, and each year 10 essays are chosen as our winners. Today, you will hear the essays from 2 of our division winners. First, Emily Shutt, our junior division's first place winner from Huron. Then, Karina Novotny, our senior division's first place winner from Hot Springs. Please welcome these 2 ladies to our stage. Please.
Why I am pro-life. Usually when people hear the phrase pro-life, they think about the issue of abortion. But being pro-life is truly about loving all humans, from conception to their natural death. I believe that the issue of euthanasia is similar to that of abortion in many ways. In both cases, we are killing a human being who is not loved nor appreciated by our society. An unwanted baby, the disabled, the sick, and the elderly are all seen as inconveniences with no value. The Nazis did not value these people either, and from 1939 to 1945, they killed millions of people, including Jews, the elderly, and disabled. Sometimes they used a gas chamber, but they also used lethal injection. America was horrified by the Nazis' actions, yet we are now legalizing this very thing, euthanasia. Webster's dictionary defines euthanasia as mercy killing, the act of putting to death painlessly a person suffering from an incurable and painful disease or condition. By definition, euthanasia should only be done to a person who is already dying. But in our society today, being terminally ill is no longer necessary. Now if someone is struggling with depression and is feeling unloved or that they are a burden, they can simply choose to end their life. Several states in our country have legalized euthanasia, which is when a doctor administers the lethal drug, as well as assisted suicide, where a doctor prescribes the drug and the person takes it on their own. The thing is that everyone has bad days and loneliness and other feelings that can come and go. In that small, desperate, lonely moment, without someone to give them hope, people would be allowed to make the rash decision to end their own life. People who are dying or those in great pain may see euthanasia as their way out of suffering. In his pamphlet, Life Matters, Doctor-Assisted Death by Suicide, William L. Toffer, M.D. states, "In Oregon, I regularly receive notes that the state's medical health plan will no longer pay for many important services and drugs for my patients, even including some pain medications. At the same time, assisted suicide is fully covered and sanctioned by the state of Oregon, funded by our collective tax dollars. Instead of helping patients deal with the pain, our country has started simply offering to end their life. But this is the giving up of hope and compassion. Losing our sense of compassion for others means we have no hope for the future." Pope John Paul II said, "America, your very future as a nation depends on your willingness to protect the right to life of the most defenseless in your society." The question was, why am I pro-life? I am pro-life because I have been given the gift of life, and I will stand up and defend the weak and protect the innocent. As Edmund Burke said, "All that is required for evil to triumph is for good people to do nothing." Thank you.
Novotny. I come from Hot Springs High School, and the how one beautiful heartbeat changed my life. Everyone has the reason for the job they have, the family they have, the hobbies they have. Everyone gets to their destination for a reason, whether you understand why or not. I have found my reason because my family said yes to life 4 years ago. On Good Friday of 2018, my family received a call from a scared woman who was sitting on the abortion table with a surging thought in the back of her head. I can't help but think he deserves a chance at life. Do you still want to adopt? Since then, my little brother Grayson has brought joy, gratitude, and one more beautiful heartbeat into this world. I have seen my family's priorities switch from self-centered plans to living to serve others. I witnessed my grandparents joyously watching Grayson grow to take his first steps, say his first words, and go to his first day of school. He was never anything less than a unique child of God, full of purpose and promise. Grayson has shown our community the blessing that adoption brings, and now I have another extension of support and love through Grayson's amazing birth family. Through Grayson, God showed me the reason behind where I am today. Witnessing how this one baby transformed my whole family, and hearing of the approximate 73 million abortions annually, I realized my calling to become a pro-life advocate. Knowing it was time to take a stand, I raised money by selling tomatoes to provide an adoption grant for another family. By volunteering at fairs, conventions, and youth groups, I gained the confidence in my ability to educate others about fetal development, the gifts of life, and adoption. I plan to pursue a degree in political science focused on the goal of adoption law with hopes of seeking an elected position to help our country protect the sanctity of human life. Experiencing the impact one individual has had on my life, I find joy knowing I've also impacted individuals through educating my generation about life. If you told the little girl, writing on her birthday wish list 5 years ago, that she would become a pro-life advocate, she probably would have said, "You're crazy." At that time, she simply wanted to be a princess. However, if you told the little boy in the womb he doesn't get a chance at life, I wouldn't have my reason to be here speaking out for innocent life, or my reason for where I am going tomorrow. Grayson is changing hearts in this world, and since his birth, we have adopted another baby whose birth mom also made the selfless choice for life. God is working through the lives of pro-life activists to save our preborn sons and daughters. Proverbs 31, verse 8 proclaims, "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute." Thankful to know my reason, I now live unapologetically, fighting to protect every life from conception until natural death. Thank you.